Hey y'all. I don't know if this is considered like a PSA at this point, but obviously I saw that it was published about a lot of what Martell Holt was ordered to do as far as the psychiatric evaluation. What I want to say is one, yes, I had seen it. I had seen it before the Sun put it out, and I told y'all unless it comes out publicly first, I'm probably not going to talk about it too much because I'm a millimeter first. So it it was very clear that this was not something that should be put out there like that, especially with partial information. Plus, you can only see so much when an order is issued or a motion for order and things like that. But I will say now, this is what I was trying to say when I was like, I don't necessarily taunt Martell by using the children against him. So that's why a lot of times you would see me, if you're in the live chat, I'll skip over comments that are like, I bet Martell can't get the kids such and all this other stuff. Now, does that help in the grand scheme of things? Probably not. But because I had seen what I saw, I was just like, I don't want to help in pitting his kids against him in his mind. And I also just want to say, I wish people would stop telling Melody what she should do, in the sense of as if she isn't doing. As you see, although they wrote it in a skewed way on some of the things, she is using the court system. She's using the legal system to protect her children how she can legally. And for everyone that's like, she should have got a restraining order, you don't know what she did or didn't apply to try to get. Many times we have heard that she didn't really get help from the legal system a lot of times when she was trying to get certain things, protection and things against Martell. He laughed about how many times the police had been called, but nothing would happen. So it does, for me, it really rubs me like a certain kind of way when I see people like, well, why didn't she get this? Why didn't she do that? And it's like, people aren't going to just broadcast the ways they're trying to protect themselves and their children, because they're actually usually just trying to protect themselves and their children. So they're not going to say everything. Everything is not going to be put out publicly. That doesn't mean that they're not doing it. And then for the people that, say that, she's intelligent, proactive, smart, strategic, then I would hope you'd understand that therefore she would definitely use all resources afforded to her and what she can do and what she's allowed to do under the law. Um, so I guess this is a little bit of I'm a little bit glad at least this part's out so people can see that she is trying to, protect her kids. And we just don't see how many times she may have tried to get a restraining order and things like that as well. That doesn't mean it didn't happen. For sure, the police have been called because they both said that, well, in different ways, but they have discussed it. So please, um, if you're over on this side, just please stop saying that she's not doing enough and all this other stuff. Obviously, she's trying. This is what, for whatever reason, someone did share with the Sun, because obviously the Sun ain't the first to know about it. Like, if I saw some things, I know other people with resources saw some things. They're just the ones that maybe have a bigger audience. And so this is the piece of the puzzle that came out. It's not the full puzzle. So keep that in mind. Keep the family in your prayers. And I definitely hope that he does not have access to the children as soon as possible. And I'm going to say this. I hope what is actually in him is shown during that psych eval. That's what I'm hoping as well. I want that doctor to make sure they get to the root of him and see him for who he is. So then the kids can be protected against him, because it is my opinion that everything he's accused of is my opinion that is true. And I know a lot of people also agree, and then in some, of course, they have this weird thing about it being vindictive. And it's like, no, Have y'all not seen how jealous he can get of his children? So again, I say, I usually skip over the comments. So when we have a live again, and if we happen to be talking about this or something that Melody's doing, I usually don't highlight when someone tries to bring up what Martell can't do for the kids, because it puts the kids in a weird position to me. So again, I'll say if I'm conscious of it, I'm usually not even going to go there with it, because also I feel like a lot of times it can take away from the moment of us just celebrating something Melody did. Like, if I don't want it to be about coleslaw or Martell when it's about something great that Melody has done. I just want to talk about the cool stuff Melody did. Because the truth is, obviously, no, he never come close. Obviously, it just we already know. And I get there's a time and place, because I don't know, but for me, I just really don't even, they don't get to piggyback off of her time with me as much as I can help it. I'm gonna say it that way. And now I have two reasons for it. One, they don't deserve it. And two, I just don't want en masse to help pit how he perceives how his kids either see him or get, I don't know how to put it, but it's just another way for me to do it. And that's not it for me, just my own way. I don't want to talk about what he's lacking in the sense of, like, for instance, the red bottoms. We all know he could never, we know that, but I don't want that to be the thing every time something good happens for the kids. Because it just, I don't know. I go back to thinking about that document. I go back to seeing what I saw, and now y'all have seen at least that piece of the puzzle as well. So I'm not, and y'all know me, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I'm going to tell you what I wish. And that's just something I wish that I'll at least try to keep it out of my space, put it that way. I can't dictate nothing else but my own space. So for me, it helps nothing, because we know he has nothing. So of course he won't be able to do those things. I'll get back to ending it with, I hope after this evaluation that, and sooner rather than later, courts, please, that the children can be with their mom full time. That if he is to see them, like one of the trendies said, he at most see them over Zoom. If that's not going to happen, with always a supervised visit, I don't think he deserves to be just alone with the children. I don't. He's a very vindictive, irrational, highly unstable, emotional person, in my opinion. So I just hope something happens quickly out of this. And some other things that I saw, I just hope it happens quickly. And I hope he is clearly seen through, so the right actions can be taken as soon as possible. But again, I say, we don't get to see everything that someone does on the legal side. We get to see bits and pieces of what's happened. So keep that in mind before you are thinking that Melody isn't doing enough, because we don't know all of it. But that's my thoughts. I was going to actually go over the article with y'all, but I know since it's out there and because of the stuff it mentions, it's just a lot. And it just, for me, I guess not right now. Maybe because I knew it was coming. I just didn't know how it was going to come out there. But please check out Queen Sheba's video. I don't even think she finished reading the article, honestly. But check out her video if you do want to see it from a content creator. And just keep Melody and the children in your prayers. And I will see y'all soon. Talk to you later. Bye.